At 75, Stevie Wonder is a living legend whose music has defined generations. But beyond the sparkling awards, iconic hits, and unforgettable performances, there lies a side of his life that few truly understand. Challenges, unexpected struggles, and moments of profound resilience have shaped him just as much as his music. For decades, fans have known Stevie Wonder as the musical genius who could make hearts soar with a single note. But at 75, his journey continues to reveal surprises. Moments that are deeply emotional, sometimes heartbreaking, and always inspiring. Today, we explore the life of a man who has given the world so much joy while quietly facing the tests of life, aging and health. A story that is far more complex than the melodies we know and love. By the end of this journey, you may be shocked, moved, and inspired in ways you never expected. Stevland Hardaway Judkins, who would later become the world-renowned Stevie Wonder, was born on May 13, 1950, in Saginaw, Michigan. His entry into the world was not easy. Born 6 weeks premature, complications during birth caused him to lose his sight completely, a condition known as retinopathy of prematurity. While blindness could have been a limiting factor for many, for Stevie, it would become a defining part of his identity, shaping the way he experienced music and the world around him. Growing up in Detroit, a city that would later become a hub for musical innovation, Stevie was immersed in the sounds of gospel, jazz, blues, and Motown from a very young age. His mother, Lula Mae Hardaway, recognized his extraordinary musical talent early on and nurtured it with unwavering dedication. Family and community became his first audience, and every note he played carried a promise of something extraordinary. By the age of 4, Stevie's ability to internalize complex rhythms and melodies was nothing short of miraculous. He had a natural understanding of musical structure, harmony, and improvisation. Friends and neighbors would watch in awe as the young boy, seated at an old piano, could play tunes he had never heard before, a skill that would later become one of his hallmarks. Stevie's prodigious talent didn't go unnoticed for long. He began performing in local venues and community events, charming audiences not just with his musical skill, but with the energy and emotion he infused into every note. It was clear from these early performances that this was a child who was destined to do more than just play music. He would transform it. In 1961, at just 11 years old, Stevie's life changed forever when he signed with Motown Records. Motown, already famous for cultivating musical icons, recognized that Stevie possessed something rare, a combination of raw talent, instinctive creativity, and an extraordinary ability to convey emotion through music. He began recording under the name Little Stevie Wonder, releasing songs that would lay the groundwork for a career that would span decades. Even in his earliest recordings, there was a sense of maturity and depth far beyond his years. Tracks like Fingertips, a live recording released in 1963, showcased not only his mastery of multiple instruments but also his incredible stage presence and connection with audiences. At just 13 years old, Stevie Wonder became a sensation, a child prodigy whose musical genius was undeniable. But behind the fame and the applause, life as a blind child in the music industry posed its own challenges. Stevie had to navigate an adult world, learn the complexities of the recording process, and adapt to the demands of touring, all while growing up and finding his own identity. Despite these challenges, his love for music never wavered. If anything, his early struggles strengthened his resolve and deepened the emotional intensity of his work. This period of his life laid the foundation for what would become one of the most extraordinary careers in music history. The brilliance, resilience, and creativity that defined Stevie Wonder in his youth would only grow stronger with time, and the world would soon witness a transformation from child prodigy to musical legend. By the end of his early years, it was clear, Stevie Wonder was not just a talented musician. He was a once-in-a-generation genius, whose music would touch hearts, inspire change, and leave an indelible mark on the world. By the late 1960s and early 1970s, Stevie Wonder had begun transforming from a child prodigy into a true musical powerhouse. No longer just Little Stevie Wonder, he was emerging as an artist with a voice, vision, and creativity that would influence generations. His transition from teenage sensation to groundbreaking adult musician marked one of the most remarkable evolutions in music history. The 1970s were a defining decade for Stevie. With albums like Music of My Mind, 1972, Talking Book, 1972, and Inner Visions, 1973, he broke barriers not just in sound but in social consciousness. His music transcended genres, blending soul, R&B, funk, jazz, and pop in ways that were innovative and revolutionary. Songs like Superstition and Higher Ground showcased his mastery of rhythm and melody, while tracks like Living for the City brought attention to social issues, earning him acclaim not only as a musician but also as a cultural commentator. His creative control over his work became one of his defining traits. Unlike many artists of the era, Stevie insisted on writing, arranging, and producing much of his own music. This independence allowed him to craft a sound that was uniquely his own, complex yet accessible, personal yet universal. The music was unmistakably Stevie Wonder, vibrant, soulful, and infused with a depth of emotion that resonated across the globe. Awards and accolades soon followed. Stevie's groundbreaking work earned him numerous Grammy Awards, cementing his reputation as one of the most influential musicians of his time. But beyond awards, it was the sheer impact of his music that defined his rise to fame. Every album, every performance, every note carried a sense of purpose, passion, and brilliance that captivated audiences worldwide. By the mid-1970s, Stevie Wonder was not only a musical icon but also a symbol of artistic freedom. His influence extended beyond music into social activism, philanthropy, and cultural inspiration. He had become more than a performer. He was a voice of a generation, a visionary whose music inspired both joy and reflection. Despite his extraordinary success, Stevie Wonder's journey was not without its obstacles. Living as a blind man in a sighted world presented everyday challenges, from navigating complex touring schedules to managing the demands of the music industry. But Stevie faced these obstacles with a resilience that became central to his story. Health issues also played a role in his life. While his blindness was present from birth, as he aged, complications related to diabetes began affecting him. Managing health alongside the pressures of fame required discipline, determination, and a constant commitment to his craft. For someone whose life revolved around performance and creativity, even small physical challenges could feel monumental. In addition to personal and health challenges, Stevie faced pressures within the music industry itself. Contracts, expectations from record labels, and the constant demand for chart-topping hits could be overwhelming. Yet, instead of succumbing to these pressures, Stevie often transformed them into fuel for his artistry. Many of his most profound and socially conscious songs were born during times of stress, struggle, or reflection, proving that his adversity often enhanced his creative output rather than limiting it. There were also deeply personal obstacles. Balancing family, relationships, and a high-profile career demanded sacrifices. Long tours, late nights in the studio, and the constant spotlight of fame created tensions and moments of loneliness. Yet, through it all, Stevie's passion for music never waned. His love for performance, his commitment to social causes, and his relentless creativity remained unwavering. Ultimately, these challenges shaped not only his music but also his character. They taught resilience, patience, and empathy, qualities that would continue to define him as both an artist and a person. The story of Stevie Wonder is not just one of talent, fame, and success. It is also a story of perseverance, determination, and the ability to rise above life's trials while still touching the hearts of millions. Stevie Wonder's genius was never confined to the notes he played or the melodies he sang. His voice, both literal and metaphorical, became a force for social change, advocacy, and global awareness. From the earliest stages of his career, he recognized that music carried the power to influence hearts, minds, and societies. But it wasn't only his songs that shaped the world, it was his unwavering commitment to causes larger than himself. During the height of the civil rights movement in the 1960s and 1970s, Stevie Wonder used his platform to amplify the voices of those demanding equality and justice. He was a passionate advocate for racial equality, lending not only his performances but also his public support to campaigns fighting systemic discrimination. Songs like Living for the City were more than chart-topping hits. They were poignant reflections of societal inequities, giving listeners a glimpse into the harsh realities faced by marginalized communities. Through his music, Stevie Wonder educated, inspired, and galvanized audiences, ensuring that art and activism walked hand in hand. But his activism extended far beyond music. In 1980, he played a pivotal role in advocating for Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday to be recognized as a national holiday in the United States. His tireless lobbying, public appearances, and speeches helped bring national attention to the campaign, ultimately contributing to the successful establishment of Martin Luther King Jr. Day in 1983. This achievement cemented his reputation not only as a cultural icon but also as a moral and civic leader, demonstrating that influence could extend beyond fame and fortune. Stevie's humanitarian efforts were equally extensive. Over the decades, he championed causes related to education, poverty alleviation, healthcare, and global human rights. He performed in benefit concerts, raised funds for charities, and used his voice to shine light on issues often overlooked by mainstream media. From supporting anti-apartheid movements to advocating for disability rights, his commitment to creating positive change was unwavering. Even at the age of 75, Stevie Wonder continues to be a guiding light in social advocacy. While many might rest on the laurels of their artistic achievements, he remains deeply engaged in efforts to improve the world. His impact is measured not just by his albums or performances, but by the countless lives touched, the policies influenced, and the hope instilled in generations striving for justice and equality. In every note he plays and every speech he gives, there is a reminder that artistry and activism are inseparable in the life of Stevie Wonder. As decades passed, Stevie Wonder's musical journey did not wane, it evolved. The later years of his career, particularly from the 2000s onward, were marked not only by artistic brilliance but also by collaborations that bridged generations and genres, proving that true genius never fades with time. One of the most remarkable aspects of his later career was his ability to adapt to changing musical landscapes while staying true to his signature style. Albums like A Time to Love, 2005, showcased his enduring ability to blend soul, pop, and social commentary. Each track revealed an artist still exploring, still pushing boundaries, and still willing to innovate even after more than 4 decades in the music industry. Collaborations became a hallmark of his later years. Stevie lent his talents to projects with younger artists, forging connections that spanned generations. Whether performing duets with pop icons, contributing harmonica solos to contemporary hits, or mentoring emerging musicians, he proved that his influence extended far beyond his own discography. His ability to seamlessly cross generational and stylistic boundaries kept him relevant, celebrated, and deeply respected in an ever-changing industry. Live performances remained a centerpiece of his enduring appeal. Even at 75, Stevie Wonder's concerts were electrifying experiences, filled with energy, charisma, and an emotional depth that only decades of experience could cultivate. Audiences were not just witnessing music, they were experiencing a lifetime of passion, creativity, and resilience distilled into each performance. Recognition for his contributions never slowed. Over the years, Stevie amassed an impressive array of awards, including multiple Grammys, a Lifetime Achievement Award, and honorary accolades that reflected both his musical genius and his humanitarian impact. Each award was a testament to a career defined not merely by talent but by consistency, innovation, and a profound commitment to using music as a force for good. In his later years, Stevie Wonder also embraced technological and musical innovations. From experimenting with modern production techniques to engaging with global audiences through virtual performances, he demonstrated an unparalleled ability to evolve with the times. His later works are not only a celebration of his musical past but also a bridge to the future, inspiring musicians, activists, and fans alike. Ultimately, the later years of Stevie Wonder's career are a testament to endurance, creativity, and relevance. At 75, he remains not just a living legend but a continually active and influential force in music, culture, and society. A man whose voice, vision, and virtuosity continue to resonate across the world. Behind the public persona of Stevie Wonder, there exists a rich and intricate personal life, full of love, relationships, and family bonds that have shaped him as profoundly as his music. Throughout his decades-long career, Stevie has navigated the delicate balance between public expectations and private life, a challenge that few celebrities truly understand. Stevie Wonder is a father to 9 children, each of whom holds a special place in his heart. Fatherhood for Stevie has always been both a source of joy and a lesson in humility. Despite the relentless demands of touring, recording, and activism, he has consistently strived to maintain meaningful relationships with his children. For Stevie, family has always been more than just a personal responsibility, it has been an anchor in a life that could easily be swept away by fame. His relationships over the years have also been complex and varied. Stevie has experienced both profound love and the inevitable challenges that come with long-term partnerships. Maintaining intimacy while under constant public scrutiny is no easy task, yet he has consistently sought to nurture connections built on respect, understanding, and shared values. Beyond his immediate family, Stevie maintains a network of close friends, collaborators, and confidants who have supported him through the highs and lows of life. These relationships have often provided inspiration for his music, reinforcing the idea that the human connections we cultivate are as essential to our legacy as the work we create. Even now, at 75, Stevie Wonder continues to cherish moments with family and friends, celebrating birthdays, holidays, and milestones with the same warmth and enthusiasm that have characterized his life for decades. These private joys, often hidden from the public eye, serve as a testament to the man behind the legend, deeply human, loving, and committed to the people who matter most. Aging is a universal experience, and for Stevie Wonder, it has brought both challenges and opportunities for reflection. At 75, he is navigating the physical and emotional realities that come with a long life, all while maintaining a career that demands creativity, energy, and focus. Stevie's lifelong blindness has shaped his approach to life, but aging brings additional considerations. In recent years, he has had to manage complications related to diabetes, a condition that affects millions worldwide. While these challenges are not unique to him, the public nature of his career amplifies the scrutiny he faces. Yet, rather than diminishing his spirit, these health considerations have deepened his resilience. Maintaining performance stamina and creative output in later years requires adaptability. Stevie has adjusted his routines, balancing rehearsal schedules, studio sessions, and touring with necessary rest and medical care. His approach reflects a profound understanding of his body, an awareness of limits, and an ability to harness his energy where it matters most. Despite the natural challenges of aging, Stevie Wonder's mind and musical intuition remain exceptionally sharp. His ability to innovate, improvise, and perform with emotional depth is as strong today as it was during his youth. Aging has added layers of wisdom and nuance to his artistry, allowing him to create work that is not only technically brilliant but also deeply human and relatable. In interviews, he has spoken candidly about the importance of self-care, perspective, and gratitude. While some might see aging as a decline, Stevie embraces it as an opportunity to reflect, grow, and continue inspiring others. His health journey is a reminder that even in the face of physical limitations, creativity, passion, and purpose can flourish. Even at 75, Stevie Wonder continues to captivate audiences with moments of surprise, spontaneity, and inspiration. His life today is filled with occurrences that remind fans, old and new alike, of the vitality, curiosity, and genius that have defined him for decades. Public appearances remain rare and treasured. Whether performing at charity events, participating in award ceremonies, or making guest appearances on television, Stevie's presence is always memorable. Audiences are often struck by his energy, his humor, and his ability to connect with people across generations, proving that age has done little to diminish the power of his charisma. In recent years, Stevie has participated in unexpected collaborations with younger artists, bridging gaps between musical eras. These moments often surprise fans who might assume a legend of his age would remain distant from contemporary trends. Instead, he demonstrates adaptability, curiosity, and a willingness to experiment. Qualities that have kept his music relevant and his legacy continually evolving. Even in quieter, more personal settings, Stevie has surprised those close to him. Whether it's playing an impromptu harmonica solo at a family gathering or sharing deeply reflective insights about life and music, he continues to reveal facets of his personality that are both endearing and inspiring. These moments, often unseen by the public, underscore a truth that fans admire. Stevie Wonder remains a man of depth, passion, and boundless creativity. At 75, it is clear that Stevie Wonder is not just surviving, he is thriving. The surprises he offers are not only musical but human, reminding the world that true artistry encompasses both performance and presence, and that life, no matter the age, can continue to astonish and delight. Stevie Wonder's legacy is one that transcends time, genre, and even the boundaries of music itself. With a career spanning more than 6 decades, his influence reaches far beyond the awards, accolades, and chart-topping hits that have defined his public life. Stevie Wonder is not just a musician, he is a cultural icon whose work has shaped the very fabric of modern music and inspired countless artists across generations. From pop to R&B, jazz to hip-hop, his fingerprints can be seen in the work of nearly every modern musician. Artists often cite him as a primary influence, not merely for his technical mastery or his distinctive voice, but for his courage to innovate, experiment, and convey profound emotion through music. His arrangements, use of synthesizers, and blending of diverse musical styles set new standards that challenged and inspired his peers and successors alike. Beyond technique, his songs carry a moral and emotional resonance that continues to impact listeners today. Tracks like Living for the City, Superstition, and Higher Ground are not just hits. They are enduring statements on social consciousness, human resilience, and the transformative power of art. Stevie's ability to combine technical brilliance with emotional depth has made his music timeless, teaching lessons in empathy, perseverance, and hope with every note. His influence extends beyond music into social activism. By using his platform to advocate for civil rights, humanitarian causes, and global awareness, Stevie Wonder has set an example for artists who recognize that fame comes with responsibility. Today's musicians continue to look to him not just for musical inspiration, but for guidance on how to leverage their art for meaningful change. At 75, the depth of Stevie Wonder's legacy is evident not only in the awards that line his shelves or the records that have sold millions, but in the countless lives he has touched. His melodies, harmonies, and lyrics continue to inspire, educate, and uplift, a testament to the enduring power of creativity fused with purpose. At 75, Stevie Wonder's reflections on life, music, and his journey are as compelling as the songs that made him famous. In interviews and personal conversations, he often speaks with a mix of gratitude, humility, and wonder at the extraordinary life he has led. For someone who has lived in the spotlight for decades, his reflections reveal a profound understanding of the balance between achievement, purpose, and personal fulfillment. Looking back, Stevie marvels at how a blind child from Saginaw, Michigan, became a global phenomenon whose music touched millions. He often emphasizes that talent alone is never enough. Perseverance, curiosity, and a willingness to embrace challenges are what shape a truly remarkable career. His journey, filled with highs and lows, has taught him that obstacles are not just setbacks, but opportunities to grow, innovate, and inspire. Despite his immense achievements, Stevie Wonder continues to look toward the future with energy and vision. He remains deeply involved in music, whether through new recordings, collaborations, or live performances. Even at 75, his creative spark remains undiminished. He approaches each project with the same passion and attention to detail that characterized his early work, proving that age does not limit artistic expression, it enriches it. Beyond music, Stevie continues to dream, plan, and influence. He seeks to mentor younger artists, support humanitarian initiatives, and explore projects that bridge generations. His outlook on life is grounded in gratitude for the past and optimism for the future, reflecting a man who understands the importance of legacy not only in music but in the impact one leaves on the world. Stevie Wonder's reflections remind us that life is a continuous journey of learning, creating, and giving back. Even at 75, he remains a symbol of resilience, brilliance, and hope, a living testament to the power of music to heal, unite, and inspire across decades and generations. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the incredible life and legacy of Stevie Wonder, don't forget to like this video to show your support. Subscribe to our channel for more in-depth, factual, and emotional documentaries about your favorite legends, from music icons to cultural trailblazers. Hit the notification bell so you never miss a story that celebrates the extraordinary lives and journeys of those who inspire the world. Your support helps us continue creating content that informs, moves, and inspires.